Brawl Stars has announced the official changes coming to ranked in the upcoming update. So in today's video, there's not going to be any gameplay. I just real quick want to take a look at what this is about. Now, actually, I've already read through this myself, and I've seen a couple of videos online on YouTube already, so I do know what these changes are going to be. But I just real quick, I don't want to make this video too long. I tried recording it before, and if I go over every single thing that is on here and talk about it in detail, it was a half an hour long. I don't want this to be that long of a video. I wanted it to be like 5 minutes or something. So yeah, I'm just gonna cover what I think is the most exciting about this update. So let's take a look. First up, we have a Pro Pass over here. Now this is pretty much the same as the Brawl Pass, but it's gonna be a 4-month long one. So 4-month long pass, it is gonna replace the way that we currently gain rewards in ranked, which is if you go to like Mythic 1, 2, and 3 over here, I would get a ranked star drop at 2, at 3, and then I would get like a legendary star drop at like when I get to legendary. So yeah, they're getting rid of that system and they're putting the rewards inside of a pass. So you gotta play ranked games. That's where you can get experience from. If you rank up, you get experience. If you watch the esports, you get experience. It's not actually required to do that, by the way, but you do get experience a lot quicker if you do so. And then of course, if you buy the pass, you will also get a ton more experience, which before actually taking a look at these rewards, I want to say it is $25 for a 4-month duration for this pass, coming down to $6.25 a month, which is actually less than the Brawl Pass, I'm pretty sure. And these are the additional rewards that you get for the paid one. So you get 600 gems, that's a lot of gems, 5,000 coins, pretty nice, and those are the only progression things that you get. The other things are just cosmetics. So yeah, 25 bucks for this stuff. $6.25 a month for this, like over a 4-month duration, of course. I don't know if it's actually worth it. It's pretty decent. It's a lot of gems. That's probably where the most value is here. But let's just take a look at the free side over here, because it's kind of crazy. So this is the old rank system. They kind of split it up into 3. So over 4 months, if you were Masters, Legendary, or Mythic, you would get either 4 Legendary drops and some other stuff over here for Mythic, 8 Legendary drops and some other stuff for Legendary, and then 12 Legendary drops Jesus, and some other stuff for Masters. Which also, by the way, only 5% of the people that participate in ranked are Legendary or Masters. 95% of the players are Mythic and below. So for 95% of the player base that plays ranked, they will now get 8 Legendary star drops if they complete this pass, of course, which will probably be very doable if you were Mythic. And it's also probably going to be doable for like players that only play up until gold. So yeah, you're gonna get 8 legendary star drops. You get 50 gems. Like there's just gems now that you can get for free. You get a lot of ranked drops. You get a lot of just normal star drops. You get some mythic star drops. You get a hypercharge star drop. That is so exciting, dude. That's just 5,000 coins for free. Of course, you can't choose which brawler is gonna go to, but still, that is 5,000 coins no matter what. It's a hypercharge that you can get for free, so that's really cool. And then these legendary tail rewards, if you didn't know what that is, it's pretty much the same thing, or it's exactly the same thing as getting additional star drops at the end of the Brawl Pass. Instead of just getting star drops, you will now actually get legendary star drops as these tail rewards, and you will get up to 3 to 4 of these depending on how much extra XP you actually get. So yeah, that is very exciting. I'm quickly gonna go over to something else here, but I do want to know your opinions on this if you're still watching and you want to share them. I'm really interested what you guys think, man. Like, I really am, because me myself, like, I only see positives here. They add a new pass, which is a new way to spend money, but you don't need to spend money, and you literally get a buff. You get a buff towards your progression, and you don't have to spend a single dollar. So I see only positive things. It is another way to make money for Brawl Stars if you want to pay, but you don't need to pay, and you still get an upgrade to your progression. So that's just... there's only positive things here if you think logically about it, but I would still like to hear your opinions on this. Okay, so something over here, they have a new skin rarity pro. This is basically just something where over here you see these pro skin upgrades. So first up, you're gonna get a skin, and then every pro skin upgrade that you get, the skin gets a little bit cooler, or you get some like sprays for that skin tied to the skin, some pins tied to the skin. You get some special takedown effects over here, like the 6th upgrade, as you can see. So that's gonna be some cool stuff probably. And then exclusive to the paid track is going to be the 7 through 11 upgrades, so you will actually have to pay in order to get those cosmetics. But again, it's just cosmetics. It's not something that is paid to win. It's just a skin, so that's pretty cool. All right, over here, obviously ranked is more competitive now. They add a new tier above Masters, and that is the Pro tier. If you hit the Pro ranked tier, you will get access to the Esports button. Masters is divided into like 3 divisions now, so you have Masters 1, 2, and 3, and each tier is gonna require 1,000 elo to get to. So that's pretty huge. Also, Legendary now takes 750 elo to get to another tier, which is 250 more than before, but they are tackling elo inflation from multiple angles, and I'm pretty sure it's now something like, I don't know, 250 elo to get from like bronze 1 to 2, for example. So it's a lot easier to grind the lower ranks, but it's going to be a bit harder to grind the higher ranks. There's some other minor changes over here, like not being able to play with players outside of your own rank, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure that you can only play with players that are inside of your own rank. So if you're legendary, you will only be able to play with and against other legendary players, at least if I understand that right. It might be wrong, but I do think that's what they're saying here. But the biggest thing is rank resets no longer puts everyone in bronze 1 every month. So right now, if you were diamond 1 and above, it's always going to be -6 minor ranks from your ending rank. So kind of if you are legendary 3, you're going to get back to mythic 1 after the season. You don't have to grind back up all the way. It's kind of just a lot more similar to League of Legends if you've played like ranked in League of Legends. Is it called ranked? It is, right? Okay, so they remove modifiers. That's pretty huge. Modifiers just kind of sucked. I think they could have still kept them in through like, I don't know, bronze through gold. Could have been kind of fun, but I get that they just completely removed it. I do feel like they could just add some modifiers sometimes to a specific game mode. Like, let's say you could play solo showdown, but you can also play solo showdown with the modifiers if you would want to do that. And then they made a big change to gadgets. So right now, gadgets have infinite uses, but they have a cooldown. So depending on how strong they are, the cooldown is going to be from 7 seconds to 30 seconds long. So Lily's gadget is probably going to have a 30-second long cooldown, I hope. And the +1 gadget gear has been changed to a reduced cooldown gear, which is that's a good change, of course, because if you have infinite uses, what good is one extra one gonna do you? Nothing at all. But it's kind of sad that they don't refund me my money, because having one extra gadget use when you only have 3 sounds a lot better than being able to use your gadget 3 seconds sooner, for example. So I definitely wouldn't have purchased a lot of these +1 gadget gears that I actually did purchase quite a few of those, maybe like worth up to like 10,000 gold of just +1 gadget gears that I'm now like not really happy about owning the reduced cooldown gear. I don't know. I kind of wish they would just refund me the money, let me buy another gadget, but that's fine. That's one of the only things I'm kind of upset about here in the patch notes. And then just a couple more things here. There's going to be new game modes in ranked. So to keep everything fresh, they will introduce one game mode, or like a completely new game mode every month. So the game mode is always going to be tested in trophies first. If it's competitive, it will be added to ranked. If it is not, they're going to make some changes to it and then add it to ranked. And the first one is going to be cleaning duty. So apparently that's the same as Jellycatch, but reskin. So I don't know, is Jellycatch the Splatoon game mode? Because that one is for sure more competitive than Brawl Hockey, which is going to be the next candidate. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be fun seeing the like kind of exclusive game mode of the month in ranked. But I don't know if the game mode doesn't end up as competitive. Right now, I believe even if you are in Masters and the Pro ranked tier, you will see this new game mode. And I think that's a change they probably will make. Like they just test out the game mode in ranked to feel if it's actually a competitive game mode, but they don't put it inside of the Masters and like Pro tiers of ranked. But it's also kind of double, because if you test it there, they are the players that are gonna make it most obvious how competitive that game mode actually is. So it's kind of double. And then one thing that is also a really good change is they're gonna add 3 fully maxed out brawlers to ranked. So you will be able to play 3 fully maxed out brawlers only in ranked, of course, which is really cool. Like for example, there's a new brawler out and he ends up being pretty broken. They add that one. I mean, they're probably not gonna do that, but let's say they add that one to ranked. You will have a completely maxed out new brawler, like all gears, like the hypercharge of the brawler has that, all star powers, all gadgets. It's just really good. As they say right here, this will allow players to try out new brawlers, experience max power levels, and fill in team gaps when needed. So yeah, just very nice. Probably it's gonna be like a brawler that you did not have maxed out before, and you would have never played, but now you do have it, and you can actually maybe help your team out in a big way by selecting that brawler. So I do think that's a very good change. There's some changes to the rank drop. I'm actually not that interested in that. They just keep the ranked skins from before. They add more cosmetics. They add the skin upgrade item. Oh wait, actually I am more interested than I thought. So you can potentially get to the level of getting the like 11th upgrade for that pro skin if you just wait to collect the pro skin upgrades from ranked star drop. So that is very nice. It's not gonna be like, even if you don't spend money on the pass, you will eventually be able to get this pro skin completely maxed out. That's kind of cool. And then they also changed battle cards so they no longer decay and are permanently collected. That is pretty cool. And then the last one here is also very important. You can now customize which battle cards to display in your profile. So I do think that means that even if you are masters and you for some reason just really love how that bronze battle card looks, you can equip that one. I do think that's what that means, right? And then there's one last thing that I want to talk about over here. You can now heart brawlers to favorite them. Favorited brawlers will be filtered to the front during the ranked pick phase. So that is very nice. If people still want to do some challenge videos and they want to play with only, I don't know, support brawlers or something, they can over here like sort by, how do you do that again? I think it's over here like the last thing, yeah, class, and then they go over here, support brawlers, and you can probably tap the brawler, activate like the favorite button somewhere, and they're gonna show up at the front of your ranked games, making it real easy to find the brawlers that you actually want to play. Or even if you're not doing a like kind of challenge video and you just want to favorite the most meta brawlers in the game right now so you can easily ban or pick them, that's also another good way to make use of the favorite button. So that's a really good change actually. Okay, but with that, that's gonna be it for this video. Man, I really hope I'm gonna be able to edit this down to like somewhere around 10 minutes. But yeah, I'm very excited for the new season, I really am, but I'm also so curious to see what you guys think of the updates over here and all of the changes that they're gonna implement into ranked. So yeah, if you're still watching and you have some opinions, definitely let me know, dude. I'm so interested to see what you all are thinking. But yeah, with that, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more stuff just like this, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Not even 2% of the people watching my videos are subscribed, so I would definitely appreciate it a lot if you would do so. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Right, later. Bye.